6 dogs of ours, and it's going to range from personal protection dogs to French ring to Schutzen today. Okay, what you're going to be seeing are 4 of our handlers in the first demo. These 4 canine teams have been trained in personal protection. They are trained to bite on command. They will bite a suit, a full suit anywhere, the back, the butt, the legs, the arms, whatever that they can get. That's why they are called personal protection dogs. Schutzen dogs are trained to bite the sleeve. They mostly just do sleeve work. That's the difference. That first dog in the ring, this is Tom and Aiko. Aiko is an 8-year-old sable German Shepherd. We have Kevin and Zach. Zach is a 21-month-old male German Shepherd. By the way, these 2 dogs are also therapy dogs. We have Dirk and Baston. Baston is a 19-month-old German Shepherd. He is also a therapy dog. And last but not least, we have Louis and Valentino. Valentino is a 3-year-old male German Shepherd. Okay, they're going to show you some obedience. All of our dogs are trained for control. You just can't have a biting dog without the control factor. And we feel we're probably one of the most strictest as far as control work, okay? We work very hard on that control with our dogs. It's a big liability to have a protection trained dog. And we make sure that they're trained to bite on command only. The only other time they should ever bite is if the handler is being physically attacked. Okay, that's the only time they should ever react on their own. We train all kinds of breeds, not just German we look for is to make sure that the dog is very social. We will not train a dog in protection that is not social. You guys ready? Okay, forward. About turn. Sit in motion, and then we're going to do a recall. The next thing they're going to show you is a down in motion with some hand signals. Okay, forward. Baston's lagging there a little bit. He's probably a little tired. Down in motion. Okay, starting with Louis, they're going to show you some hand signals that they know. Go ahead and sit Baston with the hand signal. Okay, Louis, let's down him with the hand signal. As Aiko's looking for some shade there. He said, this is a nice spot right here. Okay, and what we're going to show you next with these other 3, they also know a hand signal to stand. We're going to start with Baston. He says, I wanted to come back for my toy. Good, and let's recall them, starting with Louis and Valentino. What we're going to demonstrate next is they're going to leave all their dogs and do a recall. And as they recall their dog, they're going to have the dog either down, sit, stand, and they're going to demonstrate that for you. Go ahead and leave them, you guys.
Tie it up.
Here, back. Here, come on. Stand. Here, come on. Flat.
Michael's looking for that shade. He said, hey, I don't have a shady spot. Okay.
Good boy.
Finish the recall.
Here, come on. Here.
Very nice. Good boys. Give them a round of applause. Yay, good job. of the control that they have, we're going to show you how much they actually enjoy doing bite work, okay? We're going to actually let them all take some bites for you right now, so you guys can see them work all at the same time. As you can see, they're very excited.
Parker, what can you see?
Good boy. They love to carry their toy around. They are very proud of that. He doesn't want to let it go. He's trying to hang on to it with his feet. Good boy. Okay, what we're going to demonstrate next, now that you see how much they enjoy doing the work, we're going to demonstrate the control factor. Okay, they're going to put their dogs all on a down, and they're going to leave them and go out of sight. And the dogs are going to be messed with by the bad guys. And they cannot bite the bad guys, even though the bad guys will be messing with them. Okay, bad guys, do your stuff. You know they want them so bad, but they can't do anything about it. All they need to hear is that one little sweet command. They would be on it. Okay, now what we're going to show is a little more control work. The handlers, one at a time now, are going to recall their dogs right through the middle of the two decoys. We're going to start with Lewis and Valentino.
Here.
And next is going to be Bastone and Dirk. Next is Kevin and Zach.
Here.
And last but not least is Aiko and Tom.
Here.
Very nice. Give them a nice round of applause. Give them a nice round of applause. All of these dogs are very friendly. At the end of the demonstration, we encourage you to come up and meet and greet every dog.
Come here.
He's doing a guard. He's waiting for him to move. Bronco is a very intense dog when it comes to doing bite work. He absolutely loves it. He has great control. That stick does not hurt the dog. It's very soft. It's mostly for show. And it also does test the dog as far as courage in Schutzen. But you can feel the stick after if you'd like. It does not hurt him. Okay, what they're going to demonstrate next is a courage test. Along with the courage test is going to be, so you will not be startled.
Hey, you got my bill. Stop or I'll send my dog.
The dog is very sure. The difference between Schutzen is a sport. They just use a sleeve, like the sleeve that Zoli has on his arm. In personal protection, the dogs are trained to buy a full suit or a hidden sleeve, okay? So the dogs will bite the person even if they don't see any equipment in personal protection. Good boy. Nice job, Dave. Good job, Bronco. Very friendly. The decoy can pet him right after. No problems. It's a big game to him. Our personal protection dogs are also trained if someone tries to carjack you, if they're walking their dog and someone jumps out of the bushes. They're also trained to do a building search, okay? They can clear a building. That's what we train all of our protection dogs to do. They can also clear your house, their home, so when they come home, if they want to send their dog in to clear the house, the dog is able to do that. Again, this goes back to where the dogs are not allowed to bite unless on command. Remember, the only other time they can is if someone physically attacks their owner, okay, their handler. And we're going to demonstrate that with you with Valentino. Here he comes to the rescue. Good boy. Don't mess with that. Don't mess with that owner there. Valentino will take care of business. He says, I don't know. I don't want to take my eyes off him now. Very nice. Give him a round of applause. This is Kevin and Zach, our cute little therapy dog. He's ready to go.
Hey guys, what are you doing there? Get out there. You're not supposed to be here.
And he picks Robert. Now the other decoy is going to go to attack the other handler. There he goes. Good boy. He actually was able to get the other decoy before he got to his owner.
That guy freeze. Oos! Hey, oos!
Good boy. Give him a round of applause. Also, he's going to guard an object, and he's going to also do defensive handler. Rhodey is 8 years old. He has many titles, and I'll just tell you some of them. He's got Schutzen 1, a French Ring 2, PSA 3. He's got his Agility Excellent and CD titles. He's also a Confirmation Champion and the 7th highest scoring sheep herding dog in the United States. He's probably one of the most titled Malinois in the United States right now. And believe it or not, he's also a therapy dog to boot.
What do you attack?
Good boy. We have to be able to call our dogs off no matter what. There could be someone innocent that gets in the way. There could be a car. And now he's getting his reward bite for coming back. He prefers the legs. That's part of the French ring training that he's had.
Loadie out! Heel!
He's a hard fighting dog.
How you doing? Nice dog you got.
He's demonstrating a backwards heel. Okay, he's not going to take his eyes off of the bad guy. He's ready to protect his owner at any moment. He says, something's up with that guy behind us, Dad. Hey, there he goes, and he takes care of business. He was right. He knew the guy was suspicious. He says, go ahead and move, punk. Good boy. We need a bag. Bag. A backpack. A backpack. Demonstrate is actually guarding an object. He just gave him the command to guard his $1 million cash in that backpack as he goes make an important phone call. The dog said, "Come on, make my day." Good boy. And he's going to return back to the object if he gets too far away from it. And he's going to wait for him to do it again. He says, "This is mine. Get away from me." Good boy. If he gets too far, he'll let go and go back to the backpack. Good boy. And here comes his owner who made the important phone call. His backpack is still there. This is Louis with Valentino. We have to be sure the dogs are more focused on the man than the equipment with personal protection dogs. The dog does not know he has anything on under that on the other arm.
I'm gonna send my dog. I'm gonna send him. Good boy. That's a good boy.
Good boy.
Hey. Fight my dog.
That's why.
Valentino, out! Out!
He says, "Ooh, that felt good." Very nice. Give him a round of applause. Good boy. We got Kevin and Zach, Louis and Valentino. We got Robert, who was a bad guy in the suit. We have Dirk, who just did the hidden sleeve stuff. He doesn't have his dog with him, but he also handled Gaston. We have Tom and Aiko. We're waiting on Zoli. And we're also waiting on Dave and Bronco. There's Zoli. He's our Schutzen trainer, if you guys are interested in that. One of the best Schutzen trainers that you will ever see. He is from Hungary, and he was also a judge in Hungary for Schutzen. And then we have Dave and Bronco. Thank you